Good evening, NorCal Carters. It's Monday, January 13th, and this is another podcast. We have about 55 or 56 of them in the books now, and it's been a lot of fun. So just every week I try to bring them to you on Monday. And again, this is January 13th, Monday. And we had a lot of events to the calendar over the past week. So, 10 days ago, January was looking blank with a few events. We had the CCKRA Banquet, we had the KPX Banquet. Those were on the calendar for a while. But other than that, the calendar's been a little bit blank. And now, January's filling up, February's filled up. And for full listings, you could go to NorCalCarters.com. At the top of the page, click on the calendar link. If you want to save the podcast, you could also go to that page and click on the podcast tab. And if you subscribe or like the podcast, you'll be notified if we go live or if we post new episodes. So again, this is the upcoming karting events in California, primarily Northern California and surrounding areas, to include Reno and Medford and our friends down in Central California. Quick question. Did you know there was a kart track in Bakersfield? I just found that out the other day when I was updating the track maps. And their website is alive. And I'm blown away that I did not know there was a track in Bakersfield. And maybe some of you can chime in and clarify if that's the same track that was around in the 90s. I never raced down there in the 90s, but I heard there was a track in Bakersfield that kind of went up a hill, on the side of the hill. So if anyone can confirm that, please chime in on the NorCal Carters page on Facebook. And that would be great. Yeah, I was shocked. I should know that kind of stuff, and I didn't. But the layout looks like a lot of fun. But I digress. So upcoming events. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Challenge of the Americas. That is the Rock Cup USA Western Regional Series, where it's the regional and national level drivers competing with a rock package. Their first race is next weekend in Tucson. And the reason I'm mentioning them, I'm sorry, did I say next weekend? The 24th through the 26th. I'm already jumping ahead to, kind of could be next weekend. January 24th through the 26th in Tucson. And the reason I'm going to highlight them a couple times during this episode is they are our first enhanced listing on our calendar for the 2020 season. So if you're a member of a series or you're on a board at a local track and you're just kind of wondering what the whole enhanced listings are, I've sent a number of emails and requests out to the series and clubs. You can click on their race. So it's under COTA on the calendar. Again, NorCalCarters.com. It's under COTA. And when you click on it, it brings up a nice little tab. It gives you a description. You can click right on my description to go right to their website. So you can go right to challengekarting.com directly from the NorCal Carters page. And if you read through their little description that we have on there, you can go to the bottom and you can register for round 1 of the Tucson event. And as soon as they have the registration links up for round 2 and 3, we will also post that to the calendar. So what the enhanced listing means, we tag the location of the race. We put the website in there for the promoter, the club, the series, whatever it may be. And so in this instance, it's Andy Seisman's Challenge Karting, which is, for many of you know it as Challenge of the Americas. Some of us know it as COTA. So yeah, all in one. But the main website is challengekarting.com. So again, it's just an added feature that we're adding to the website so racers can quickly find the event, their schedule, their location, click on the description, and quickly register for that event if they'd like to. You can also download their event directly to your calendar so you're reminded directly on your calendar that, hey, we have a COTA race coming up. So, again, For the clubs that are out there that are kind of sitting on the fence and wondering what the enhanced listing is, it is your website, a link to your registration page or information page. We'll Google map the event. Otherwise, all the clubs, all the promoters, all the series that are relevant to the NorCal karting scene, we give everybody a free listing. And what the free listing is basically, let's see, for example, let's go into February here. Let's look at CCKRA. They have a free listing on the NorCal Karters website. And on February 15th and 16th, it just says CCKRA. You click on it, and it's pretty much all it is. So if you're only racing CCKRA, well, it's a quick, easy reference for you. But if you're running multiple series, it would be nice if you could click on a specific link, like Challenge of the Americas, and have all the information right there where you could register. You could go directly to their webpage. And the other idea is there's plenty of opportunities for people to race. And we recognize that. And we want to highlight how easy it is for people to race. So again, you can go back to the Challenge of Americas, click on their event, register right away, and we're trying to make this easy for people. We're trying to get the word out. And so thank you to Andy and your group over there at Challenge of the Americas, COTA, Rock Cup USA, for being our first official 2020 enhanced listing group. And they also have another series come up later in the year called the California Rock Championship. And they have a number of events combined with the Sonoma Rock group this year. So that should be really exciting. I'm personally really looking forward to that, to see how well this combined effort's going to work. My gut feeling is it's going to just really help all of the Vortex racers out there instead of having too many series to choose from. So, again, that's the enhanced listing. If you're curious, NorCalKarters.com, click on the calendar. Go to COTA, click on the COTA link, check it out. And if I'm missing your events on the calendar, send me a message. We'll get them on there. Again, everybody gets a free listing. And those that are paying a little bit extra, they get the enhanced listing. So, a rundown of events. We plugged COTA for about 5 minutes here. Again, the CCKRA, they have a banquet January 18th. The Blue Max Kart Club, I actually enhanced their event, the track work day. I enhanced it for free because it's not a race event. They're just trying to find volunteers to help clean the track and get it ready for the season. So go to NorCalKarters.com. Click on the track work day. You have two options. You have January 25th or January 26th for a track work day. I know that's the same weekend of Challenge of the Americas, but there's a lot of club racers out there that are not going to Tucson. So they gave you two opportunities to help them get the track ready for the 2020 race season. Looks like I'm going to try to get out there on the Saturday, and maybe I'll bring along the podcast stuff, and we can find a couple interesting guests and do some live spot podcasts from the track. So again, that is January 25th and 26th. Track work days at Blue Max Kart Club. You can reach out to one of the members. You can go on Facebook and go to the Blue Max Kart Club page to find more information. And let's see here. I think I did mention the KPX Banquet on January 25th. I may or may not have. I just did. KPX Banquet, January 25th. Same weekend as the workday weekend. The following day is, again, the workday for Blue Max, January 26th. And it's also the service, the memorial service for Wayne Bundy. So I'll be going down there, and I don't know what the right words are. I'm not good at this type of stuff. I don't think hanging out is the right word, but just go support Wayne's family and friends and share some stories. And I'm sure some interesting ones will come up. So I hate to say I'm looking forward to it, but I guess I'm looking forward to it. So again, I'm not real good with that kind of stuff, but it'll be good to remember Wayne in all of our own special ways. And again, that is going to be on Sunday, January 26th. And let's see here. Bear with me for a second. That's the end of January. Then we roll over to February. February 2nd, Super Bowl Sunday. That is one of my favorite holidays of the year, so that's why it's on the calendar. That's the only reason. Because I think no one should plan anything on Super Bowl. That's it. It's a holiday. And let's see, give you a quick rundown. So a lot of stuff got updated this week at NorCalCarters.com. We updated our tracks page. There's a couple of tracks, unfortunately, I need to pull down because they're outdated. They're no longer operational. So I will do that later this week. It just kind of just didn't want to do it. It's just sad when we lose a track. But it is updated. You can go to NorCalCarters.com, click on tracks. And I embedded a Google map so you can now you can see where all the tracks are located in one image. And if you click on the links, it'll take you to the information for each track. And below that, we are updating all the different tracks below as well. And we're going to expand that in 2020 to have basic information pages for every track. Again, let's make the sport more accessible to people. Be really nice to know when you go to a track what the starting gear is for your KPV. Be really nice to know if there's a restaurant in the area that has, good eats. So just little things like that. And again, it's a work in process. There's only one of me, and I get pretty distracted just with other things in life. So I'll be working on that for 2020, one club at a time. But go check it out, NorCalCarters.com, and give me your feedback. So I know some of the clubs are not functioning right now, or they're not in business, or the gates are closed. But I had a hard time leaving off a track when I knew it was operational just a month or two ago. So that's it on that front. And some updated racing events on the calendar. We have the CCKRA calendar up. And we have, let's see here. I don't think I had the Bakersfield Kart Club calendar up. But I do have their track up. I just don't have their calendar up yet. And if someone from Bakersfield can send me that schedule, that would be great. I'd love to get you on the calendar. And I'd even like to have you on the show for a podcast. I'm always looking for guests. But it's shameful I didn't even know that track was around. And I don't know if it's because it's not quite NorCal. It's Central Cal. I don't know much about your club. So if someone from the Bakersfield Kart Club can hear me, I don't know, maybe Glenn or Christina, if you have information you want to be on the podcast, let's share it with the NorCal community. The track actually looks like it's a fun layout. Maybe the KPX guys can have a race down there next year. I don't know. I'm just kind of running my mouth right now. But again, it's shameful I didn't even know that track was around. So again, if someone from Bakersfield, reach out to me. And did I mention CCKRA? I think I did. CCKRA, I updated their racing calendar. They're on NorCal Carters right now. And Northern Nevada Kart Club, their 2020 schedule is loaded. If one of you could reach out to me, I sent you a couple messages. I need a new updated race calendar because I saw a couple of conflicting dates with my calendar and some other published events. So if there was a date change, please let me know so I can get the calendar updated. What else do we add? There was another club. Let's see. Currently, these are the clubs that are live on NorCalCarters.com. We have, in alphabetical order, Blue Max Kart Club, California Rock Championship, which is the sister series to COTA, Challenge of the Americas. We have the CCKRA, which is Central California Kart Racing Association. Their listings are live. We have, we're waiting on the Formula Kart Championship to have